You always have to live for your food power, God. He's always right, no matter what.
What is it?
He only lives for you after 80%
Who does?
is fulfilled, and then he allows you to live the 20% at the end.
What are you talking about?
Food power, God.
The what kind of God?
Food power.
The food power God.
Yes, sir. Your mother has him, guarantee it.
Food power God. With the food power God, I mean, what exactly is that
He
for?
lives for your idea of how you live, and he allows you to eat when he feels like it, and you have to do him right for him to work for you.
Interesting. Has this theory worked?
Mm-hmm. I'm still here, ain't I?
You are. This is true. Food power
I'm
God.
living World War II, but living World War III as is. Hitler won the earth. He had it last time. He didn't do right. I figured out how he went wrong. I have his same mind. So I live for the gray God. He's half black and half white at the same time. You get gray.
That's frightening, to say the least.
Yeah.
So Hitler won World War II. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, in a way. He died in the castle. He died on his own self. He knew it was coming. I have to do the same thing when I live for the food.
Out here with my buddy Robert. Known him for a long time. A stereo buddy of mine. Oh. Well, this old speaker over here.
You can have it, Mama. Take it home with you. You can read. All you gotta do is put the new paper back in it, and it works just fine.
Yeah, the paper on it's no good, man. It's gone.
Ain't no good.
It's a field coil, but I doubt it's even any good anymore, man. That's the problem. The paper's all gone. Now back here, I got some old computer monitors.
Well, James Master's gotta take it back. I might be able to still use this. How can you think? You never did get the aluminum last.
That thing even work?
It might, may not. I'll plug it in to find out.
Big wasp nest in there. Look at that. Down there, down below.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The path is still here. This was a nice truck. Once upon a time.
I gotta keep code enforcement from having it.
What's that?
I gotta keep this for Drew.
For Drew.
Uh-huh.
Who's Drew?
The little boy that lives there.
One in the house up there?
Uh-huh. I'd rather move back in. I'm living for him to be here. I'm taking care of her family and everything. She has 10 kids.
10 kids.
Mm-hmm. And 4 of them live in other countries, and they live here. That's 5 countries.
5 countries. Which countries?
I don't know the 4, but I know this one's America.
Well, yeah, this is definitely America. Oh, shit.
Well, if I get a cigarette, I might be able to hook you up and take you back.
What's that?
If I get a cigarette, I'll hook you up and take you back.
I'll give you a cigarette. That's fine, man. How long's this thing been off the road now?
I don't know. It needs a transmission. I know that. Everything wrong. It runs fine. It just needs a transmission.
I haven't seen this thing on the road in a while.
There's all you got to do is get transmission.
At this point, I don't know if that would even help it.
And you get Drew back on the road and he can fine.
Well, Drew's like 5 though, isn't he? Was nice. I remember this thing used to be real nice. Is the old fire pit coming back? We gotta bring the old fire pit back? This used to be a spot that everybody used to hang out at back in the day. Can't even tell where it originally was. Where was the pit? Was it right there?
Yeah, there's the pine tree down. fell over.
That's when it fell in the hurricane a couple years ago, right?
That was my fault.
This place. Robert, unfortunately, cannot get the right medication. He is getting worse every time I see him. Hopefully he's able to get his life back soon. I've known this guy since I was in high school. We've been good friends for a lot of years, and over the last couple of years he took a turn for the worse. He had a terrible car crash, and after that happened, he's been living in the woods. Living here and there, living in cars. He was staying in these, but I think they fell apart. Robert, do you still use these?
Yeah.
Good. And the old needle plant's doing pretty well.
Yeah, they are coming back. This is supposed to die. That reason it came in.
That console.
Yeah, it died on me. It doesn't work. Right. And that's what it's all in here.
It's pretty healthy. Oh, wait a minute.
So it helps it to calm down.
If you can move it, it means it's gonna fall. If you can't move it, it ain't gonna go nowhere, at least for now.
You can go in any minute. That's why I'm not moving back to the front.
So are you just sleeping in the old car for now?
I have Doyle's place back, but I can't really have anybody there or I get in trouble.
Okay.
They rebuke me.
So you're back at Doyle's.
Right.
So, I mean, what have you been doing for the last few months?
Praying.
Praying? What are you
Can I
praying?
get a cigarette, please?
Yeah, here you go, man.
Thanks, buddy.
You bet.
I need to go back to the pool and go swimming again.
Oh, it's too cold for that now, man.
They don't allow that no more.
No, they do with the weather.
It's on your...
It's too chilly, man. Now it's not 90 degrees. Now it's like upper 60s, low 70s.
I gotta pray that the winter stays like this so we don't end up with a freezing winter.
Well, this is right now. It's beautiful.
We're supposed to go through the ice age.
An ice age. When's that?
It happen any given time. I've seen that list. You have to stay in the buildings and be truthful with your people.
As long as it doesn't happen to us. It doesn't even work.
You can't have it with the black people either. You have the white people and the black people have to live to earn each other's respect.
What is it?
The white and the black have to live to earn each other's respect.
The white and the black have to live together and earn each other's respect?
Exactly. They're both smartest. But the black people, well, we won first and the black people won second, then we won.
What do you mean?
Means I give it to the black people because the white people can't live on their own theory. They need the black person in charge.
Yeah. In my opinion, everyone's the same, man. I don't really, I don't judge people for their skin color. I never have. I know you don't either.
I say everybody the same. So I hang out with 3-year-old kids and older. They're all the same answer.
Well, let's say everybody pretty much, I mean, truth be told, everybody pretty much stops mentally growing around, like 19.
Yeah, 19, 20, 21.
Like 19, 20, 21, your body's age, but your minds pretty much stay about the same, you know?
How about your molar teeth? They don't quit till you're about 20, 21, 22.
Makes
maybe
sense,
25
yeah.
Later.
You taking the right medications and everything?
Well, I learned to smoke the pills, but my mom has me taking this.
You're smoking pills.
Yes.
Why are you smoking pills?
So I can get a different configuration out of it.
What kind of pills are you on?
Surgeon and Risperdal. Colgin, one of those two.
You're smoking Risperdal.
Yep.
That will kill you.
Still here, ain't I? Does it kill you physically?
Robert.
Mentally means God, physically means yourself. Okay, well, you have two minds. You have a mind inside you and a mind on the outside. You have to live for the mind on the outside of you, so the mind inside of you lives for yourself, for somebody else, another country, or just.
You mean two minds? You talking like two different personalities? Or?
Yep, two totally different people. You have to live for the inner mind, live for the outer mind. If you can't figure the two inner minds, you have to go to the outer skeleton. If there's anything that scalps your head, then you don't have that.
It's kind of scary to think about.
Yes.
I don't think we have any Indians trying to scalp our heads around here, bud.
Yeah, we did away with them. Now we gotta give them back to our stuff.
Well, I think that's happened over the generations, and
It happened to the Louisiana Purchase. So whatever you did between then to the Louisiana Purchase don't count. You have to get it all back to the Indians.
so you want to give the country back to the Indians?
Only half of it in the Louisiana Purchase on over.
Yeah.
That all over to Texas was good. I didn't see bought that.
I'll agree. What we did to the Indians was terrible. That's
They own the Louisiana Purchase back. We have to pay for that. Yeah. Whatever they say goes.
maybe that's why our country's in so much turmoil today,
That's why we're 19 trillion and 25 and 0.
because of all the wrongs and bads that we did.
I've seen Dow Jones Industrial. I see it every now and again. And it's always the opposite for real.
Have you been following this election at all between Hillary and Donald Trump?
Yes, it's hoopla, but it works.
What do you think? Who do you think's going to win?
Trump.
And what do you think Trump's going to do?
You know, he has 80% of the country at his fingertips. All he's got to do is average out his places. They do that by taxes, by figuring out the economy. Then when he becomes the president, he gets 20% more, right?
Well, do you think he'll be a better president than Hillary, or do you think Hillary would be a better president?
Hillary is just a secretary. She has to work for everything but America, and Trump has to only work for America. So if that happens that way, we get everything. But I'm thorough government. I can't really see to it.
I think we're already kind of on a crash course spinning towards World War III and a one-world government.
We are in World War III. Right now, declare it today. Declaring it forever.
They've been talking about it.
It's there, Joe Beaumont. There's 5 countries that day, and I'm the only one, the number 6, that's keeping it alive. Live with the black people, and then live with the white people. Then live for all their own kind.
Well, they're saying that China, Russia, and us could all go to a war soon.
About Israel and I have to remember. Okay.
Either way, it's scary.
They
Yeah.
fired at Israel, and Israel fired back. If Israel would never have fired back, Israel just had to deal with why he got attacked. Israel had to figure out why they got attacked. I live for Israel. I also live for every country. So India had to attack Israel because he attacked India. Which has everything different. It's 2 different Indians. India is Indian, Indians are Indians. Indians are the ones doing it for America. Indians are the ones that had to attack Israel because they were going to. Because something happened in 1948. Now they have to average that out, one person at a time, till they die now. Now it's Israel's fault firing back. Israel started that war, so you have 2 more at war, other than what you think. That's
Yeah.
5 in your mind.
Well,
You divided at 6.
either way, we're tied up in it. And
Yep. That's called World War III. It ain't on his mind. That's how I see it in mine. No difference.